Hi, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Peter. I'm building custom car models and dioramas from scratch for customers or for myself. In this video, I'm going to recreate the Ford F150 SVT Lightning from the movie The Fast and the Furious. The first part, the car where Paul Walker drives. So, enjoy! I bought this car a while ago at a local pawn shop. It was not really in a bad shape, but of course the movie car is red, got some decals and some other details. So let's take it apart and let's change it. The model I'm using for this build is from Bburago. It's 1/21 scale. It's a little bit bigger than 1/18 scale, but it's nicely detailed already. Got an engine, got an interior, got opening parts. So let's see what we can build of it. The interior was heavily damaged by UV lighting, as you can see, but we're going to change that later on and make the interior a bit more realistic. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the doors off the body. It's a very old model, so I was too scared to damage it. So let's put some primer on it with the doors in it. I think it will do. This is after 2 layers of primer. The body didn't need so much work, so after wet sanding, it was time for the final color. I put on 3 colors of red. I think it turned out quite nice. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And when you're new here, please like, share, comment or subscribe and put on your notifications bell. And watch my whole videos please. You help me a lot. And when the body was drying, it was time to make the engine and chassis more realistic. So let's take it apart and let's paint the engine silver because it was chrome. That's not realistic, I think. The interior top was brown. That's not realistic at all. The seats were in a very nice shape, even the dashboard, but it got damaged by UV lights, so I painted it again with a grey color, just like the real car. And I added some real carpet for a more realistic feel and look. After the carpet was in, it was time to put the interior back together and put it back on its interior top. And when I was on it, I added some more black details. The engine and drivetrain were dry, so let's put it back on the chassis. Let's add some more details. One of the lower A-arms was broken off, so in the meanwhile I glued it back together and put the interior back on the chassis. It's already looking quite nice, I think. I think the first 3 Fast and the Furious movies did a lot of for the car scene and car community in general. And I'm really happy I was around at that time. And I got my car, I go to car meets, I meet a lot of friends. Yeah, it was a nice time. Okay, and a lot of car mods that they did in the movies are very cringe, very ricey. But yeah, now I'm looking back, now I'm older. It really was a nice time to be alive. So, the body is dry, let's put it back together. The only things we're missing on the body were the side mirrors and some little thing on the back trunk. But okay, we're gonna repair that. But then I saw some better pictures from the car in the movie. It got a black truck bed, so let's change that to black also. And I can talk a lot now, but let's do the videos do the talking. The truck bed was almost ready, so let's put it back in the car. Everything is nicely opening and closing, so now it's time to add some more decals. Like the Racers Edge decal on the door, the Ford emblems, and a little tribute to Paul Walker. I thought only the car is a little bit boring, so I got a great idea to build a little diorama for it. It's going to be Toretto's Market and Cafe. I'm using some 3mm plywood to build this. It's easy to work with, it's nice to cut, and it's not expensive. So if you F things up, it's not really that bad. It was really hard to get some nice and clear pictures from Toretto's Market and Cafe. So I decided to make it as real as possible, but not screen correct. Everything I built is from pictures and some movie stills, and they are all old, so some of the things you can't see enough, but I will try. First, let's cut out the windows. I made the window surroundings from little skewers. It was a tip from a friend of mine, so thank you Dominic. Yeah, he's called the same as Vin Diesel in the film. But thank you, it was a great idea. First I glued everything together, and after that I cut off the remaining pieces and added a coat of primer. And if you're still watching this video, please like, share, comment or subscribe. Put on your notifications bell. And if you got something to say, got some tips, or you think it's rubbish, let me know in the comments below. I always respond. I used some pictures from Bob's Market, that is called in real life, to see if I can make it like that. The building is white, and in the movies it looks a little bit more yellowish, but that's because of a filter. Then it was time to make the windows, and added some window tint. Later on I'm going to add some special things from the movie.
How does it feel?
And of course lights. Because when you're following my channel, I love lights. I always put them in my cars most of the times. For this build I used a little USB charger, so you don't have to put batteries in it, and when it's empty you just plug in your USB thing and it charges. So this is my special thing I put behind the windows. Just a little, yeah, how do you call it? An Easter egg. When the lights are on, you can see some really nice epic movie stills. And when the lights are off, you don't see them. These are all memorable scenes from the film. Of course you see Paul Walker, Vin Diesel, the scene at the red light with the Supra and the Charger, and some other scenes, and of course the cast. I am still hoping the Fast and the Furious franchise is going back to street racing, because after Fast 5, yeah, I lose interest in it. It was more like an action movie than a car movie. And if you disagree, please let me know. And if you agree, please let me know too. I added the water thing around the USB. And I found the stolen stash from the first movie. You know, the scene where they go in to do the heist on the truck with the 3 Civic coupes. Now it was time to make the interior, or just a small part of the interior, more realistic. I painted it, added more decals, posters, a little bar, and if you look good, you see Dominic Toretto sitting behind his desk in the back. I think this diorama already turned out quite nice. I'm going to build a little stand for it, so it's nice and sturdy. And I put the car on it and added some, asphalt. Maybe not screen accurate, but it will do, I think. Now it was time to make a roof for it. And the roof will open. I put the roof in its place with a little magnet. So if there's a light bulb broken, you can open it and you can change it. I painted everything and gave it an old look, just like the movie. I screwed the car on its stand so it don't come off. In the beginning of this video I said the car was missing some mirrors. So I found one or two and put them on the car. And put some things in the back of the trunk for some more, realistic look. Added some old car tuning magazines, added some more details, and with this the build is coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope I see you the next time. Please like, share, comment or subscribe. Put on your notifications bell, watch my whole videos, and I hope I see you the next time. Bye bye.